Hi everybody! So today's video is a first impressions video. Sorry, my cat's scratching. So if you haven't already seen my Ulta haul video I just put up recently, all the products that I'm trying out for the first time today, I talk about in that video a little bit more, and these are just kind of my actual reviews and trying them out today. So if you want to go watch the haul video first, if you haven't already done that, of course you're definitely welcome to. Just letting you know it's available. Sorry about my phone going off just now. But so yeah, this is the look I created. Definitely still trying these out, so if something looks a little off, I think I just have to get used to using these products specifically, but I'm pretty happy with the way everything turned out, and I'll have like a little review of everything at the end. So if you're interested in seeing how I did this look, and watching my first impressions and my little review and everything about these products, then just please keep on watching. Alright, so I've already done my foundation and eyebrows. If you really want to know what I do for that, those are in some tutorials that I already have up on my channel. But since we're just doing a first impressions video today, I didn't want to go through all that. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the eyes, I guess. Here it goes. If you saw my haul video, then you know what I'm going to be first impressioning, but this is the NYX Wicked Dreams palette, so I'm gonna go ahead and go into that, I guess. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. This is the what the palette looks like. I'm also going to be using my new EcoTools eye brushes. I go into more depth about all the brushes that this set came with in the haul video if you want to go check that out. So yeah, I guess I can start by applying kind of a base shade all over the eye. I guess I'll use this kind of banana-y shade right here, if you can see that right here. And oops, I'm using the large eye brush, EcoTools brush, to just apply. I'm gonna apply that all over. I think I'm gonna go ahead and apply like a transition shade in the crease, and this is actually what I was really excited about. I'm gonna use this peachy orange shade right here, and I think I'm gonna use this, well, I guess I'll use the, where's it at? I guess I'll use this EcoTools angled crease brush, and see how it goes, because it's, you're supposed to use it for crease. I think you're supposed to do it this way, like with the angle, like the pointed angle towards the outer edges. So that's just how I'm trying it. Going on quite nicely though. And I think I'm just gonna kind of keep it simple today and just do like a brown, I guess, kind of smoky eye. So let's see. Trying to decide what color I want to use on the lid. I think I'm going to try this color out to this coppery, shimmery, golden kind of tone right here. And to put that on the lid, I think I'm just going to use I think I'm going to use this Petite Eye Shading brush, EcoTools, and see how that goes for that. So I'm just putting that all over the lid. And this brush makes it really easy to do like straighter lines, I guess. Because usually when you put your color on the lid, you have to go back and kind of blend the edges. And I don't even know if I'm gonna have to really do that right away. Because of this brush, it's like it's just small and you can get where you need to get. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. It's kind of orangey shimmer shade. Let me see. I think I'm going to use the same brush actually to do the outer edges, so I'm just going to kind of clean that off of my hand there a little. And let's see, I know I want to do like a dark brown, but there are a lot to choose from. I think I'm going to do this one right here in the middle there. You can see that one right there. It's kind of a dark shimmery brown, but it's not like super dark. I just think it seems like it would look nice with this color. Yeah, it's nice. A little bit of fallout, but that's okay because we haven't done our concealer yet. I've learned that lesson for sure. I might go in with a little bit of a darker shade to really deepen it up. So I think I'm gonna go with this one right here, this matte. It's like the darkest brown in here, this matte shade. I think you can see that. Yeah, right there. And just really put it on the outer edges and blend it into that. There's just so many shades in this palette, like there's so much you can do with it. So now I think I'm gonna go for some kind of shade to put like a thinner line in the crease right underneath that transition shade I applied earlier. And I might apply a little bit more of that transition shade, but we'll see. So I think to do that, I'm going to use this brown right here, this just kind of lighter brown right there. I guess I'm still going to stick with this brush. This brush seems to be doing me pretty good. So I just want a thin line right there in the crease. Okay, and now I think I'm gonna go with this the angled crease brush again and do more of this transition shade, the first one I applied. Just to kind of blend that more. Now I'm gonna highlight, so I'm gonna use this EcoTools highlighting brush, and I think I'm gonna just take this kind of like white color up here to do that. So I'm gonna put that under the brow bone and blend that up there. And I'm just going to use this brush to do it in the inner corners as well. And then I think I'm actually going to use this to kind of blend some of this right here really quick. Yeah, that's nice too. That's a nice brush for just like blending it. I think I'm gonna do it a little bit right here too. Just kind of blending those colors together. Yeah, so there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my concealer now. Okay, so I just applied my concealer and set that. And now I'm going to use this smudge brush, EcoTools, and put a color on the lower lash line. And I think I'm just going to go back into this really dark matte brown shade that I put on the outer edges and just smudge that into the lower lash line. Yeah, I think this brush is really good to like really get precise with the I mean, it is a smudging brush, so it does give a smudgy effect, but it's more precise because I'm used to using like a bigger brush. So I really like those eye brushes. They're really soft, and a lot of them are really good at getting that product on. And then like I really like this highlighting brush for blending stuff out because I've never had a brush that could be good for that. So yeah, I really like this one for like actually blending everything out. But yeah, I really like these brushes. So definitely a thumbs up for these brushes, and they're really inexpensive. So can you not? And I really like the shadows. Like they're really blendable and pigmented and soft, and I think they're really like good quality shadows. And this palette was only $15 for all these shades, and they're really nice. So I think I definitely like that. I can see myself using that a lot. I can't wait to do more videos with that. But yeah, so now I think we just gotta move on to the other stuff. I'm gonna get my, let me see. I guess I'm probably not going to use this palette today, but I can definitely do a video with it in the future. It's still the brand NYX, so I assume this stuff is pretty similar to the Wicked Dreams palette, similar quality and everything. But I'll definitely probably do like a separate video just using this palette to show like how just how like I guess universal it kind of is. Like you can, I mean, it has plenty in it for you. So yeah, I might just do a separate video for that, since I have this stuff, a bronzer, a highlighter, and a blush to try out separately. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put some bronzer on. So I'm using this Pure Mineral Glow that I showed you guys in my haul video. And I'm using this Deluxe Fan brush by EcoTools to apply that. Here goes nothing. I'm really nervous about this, but so I'm just gonna apply that on the cheeks to contour. I might have put too much on already, but we're just gonna go with it. I've not experienced using a fan brush, so I'll probably have to get used to applying this with a brush like this. But and I mean this bronzer is a little dark, but I think it still works because it still isn't super orangey. So it doesn't take away from, oh god, I can't see. Put a little bit on the forehead here. But this brush does make it easy to just kind of dust on. I'm gonna put some on the jawline as well, to just kind of But yeah, I think this brush is really nice to just kind of dust it on the other areas. I have to get used to kind of like applying it on the cheeks with this brush, but because I think I definitely put too much on. But so I think a little bit goes a long way with this stuff, but it's pretty nice. I'm trying to see if this brush will like blend it any further, but oh. So that's that. Like I said, I think I have to get used to the brush, but I do like that color. I think it's not I mean, it's warm, but like my other the bronzers I've been using are like, seriously, like they're red. Like they look like blush. So, well, as usual, my camera malfunctioned. So you totally missed blush, highlight, and mascara. So that's awesome. But this is the finished look, and I'm just gonna go over it all with you pretty much, and I'll talk about the things you missed as well, because there's not really any getting those back. But anyways, so yeah, I'm just gonna start off talking about the eyeshadows since that's the first thing we did. Like I said, I really like this palette. The quality of the shadows are good, and there are so many colors in this one palette. It's very inexpensive. I mean, this whole palette is cheaper than this, cheaper than this, cheaper than this. It's only $15, and you get all these shades, and you can do so much with this. I feel like I'm really excited to use this in future videos and be able to create so many different looks with it. And as I said as well, I really like the quality of these eye brushes, the EcoTools eye brushes. They're just really nice. Like, they're easy to blend with, they're easy to get precise with, and they're soft and they just feel good. So yeah, I really like the quality of these brushes as well, and that set was only like $10, so very inexpensive brushes as well. And then let's see, the next thing I did was this bronzer. I'm still kind of deciding. I think it's definitely very nice quality. It's definitely not as orangey, reddish tones as the bronzers that I've been using, which I was definitely trying to get away from that. It's still not as, it's probably still not as cool toned as I was probably looking for, but I feel like that's just really hard to find in a bronzer because everybody wants a warm tan bronzer. So I think I can definitely make this work, but it is very pigmented, so I just kind of have to get used to like applying it to make it not so dark on my skin. But really nice quality bronzer, so I like that. I'm still deciding about this brush. Like, I think the only thing that I guess am not used to is doing like the cheek contour with a brush like this. It blended it out pretty nicely, but it's still like didn't blend it out as much as I would have wanted it to. But I think it was really nice for putting it on the forehead. It was really easy to do the jawline and the forehead and everything. I just kind of have to get used to using it. I mean, it's definitely a good quality brush. I just have to kind of get used to using it because I'm not used to using a fan brush. And I really like it for applying highlight as well. It's really easy to just kind of put it right where you need it. So I do think this is a nice brush. Of course, I love this Tarte blush in the shade Tipsy. I love this, like, I just love it. I'm probably going to start using this every day. It's just a really, really pretty color. I think it works really well on my skin. It looks like an outrageous color, but it's really just an everyday kind of color. And it's really buildable, really pigmented, but buildable. Like, it doesn't like make you look crazy when you first apply it. You can just kind of build it up to where you want it to be. And I just find that really nice. So I think this is definitely very, very nice. But we all could have guessed that. Then, let's see, I did the L'Oreal Paris True Match Lumi Powder Glow Illuminator, sorry, in Rose. And, I don't know about this, honestly. I feel, I hate not liking products. Like, it really does not happen very often, but I just don't know if I like this. I don't even know. Let me just look at it real quick. I think what I don't like about it, it seems like it would just be shimmery, like a normal highlight. And I don't, what am I trying to say? Oh my god. Like, on my face, it just looks like I have glitter on my face. It just looks like glitter fell on my face. Which is just kind of weird. Like, that's not really preferred. And when you look at this in the pan, it doesn't look like it has any glitter in it. So I really don't know where that's coming from, like, at all. It just looks like it would be shimmery, but it just has like a glitter kind of effect to it. And I mean, and I tried to apply like the smallest amount possible, and it still just was so much. I do like the shade. I mean, I do like that it's kind of pink. It's got kind of a pink undertone to it, but I don't know. I'm not too sure. I might try this a couple more times and see, but this might honestly be something I take back. I'm not really sure because I don't know if I would use it. So I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, let's get away from the negativity, and the last thing I'm going to talk about is this Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, which I assumed I would like, and I really, really like it. Most of the time, a mascara that I use kind of like clumps some of the lashes together, and they just kind of look like this, like kind of spread out. And I usually don't mind that as long as they just kind of look long. But this just kind of lifts all of your lashes up. It doesn't clump them together. So it gives you a really full look, and I'm really not used to it. I've never had a mascara that works that way. And I think it just gives me a totally different look to my eyes, and I really, really like this. This is really nice. I would say definitely worth the money for this. Very nice. And yeah, I think that's all I tried out. But yeah, I'm sorry that my camera cut out on you. Oh, I guess let me let you know what's, this isn't new or anything, but the lipstick I'm wearing, I put on Clinique's lipstick in the shade sugared grapefruit. And then on top of that I put Clinique matte suede. I was trying to kind of make it a little bit more matte. So if you like this lip color, that's what I'm wearing. It's not new. That's just what I chose to wear with this look. But yeah, so these are my first impressions. This is my first impressions video, and I'm pretty happy with how everything turned out. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this helps you in some way. That helps you determine what products you would want to buy or not to buy. So yeah, that's the whole reason I do this video. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you like my videos, if you haven't already subscribed. And yeah, I guess that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video, hopefully coming up very soon. Bye!